Well, welcome to Trekzone's Studio 4. Matt Miller with you. I've had a few questions about how we're doing stuff here at Trekzone, recording the show, getting stuff in a very easy way. We were previously in the edit suite of Trekzone, and if I just quickly jump up and show you, we're still there. I've got one of these fantastic Elgato collapsible green screens, which just really opens the place up. And just creates that magic of television. As I bring that green screen back up, you can see Studio 4 appearing there. And a lot of questions about the technology behind what we're doing as well. Now, I've had the GoPro Hero 7 as the main camera for a long time in this edit suite. We've been here since mid-2019, just after we did the Vegas trip. But we've moved in here now and upgraded from the Hero 7 to the Lumix G7, the Panasonic. And what I can do, I have not enough hands. So if I quickly switch over to my studio mic there, turn on that one and turn off that one, put that down, I can actually show you what we've been doing with the recording. Because I'm running two instances of vMix, and one of those there is bringing in the G7 through a Blackmagic capture card, just the HDMI input into the PC. It's the way that it was set up. This one's a Core i7, a Core i5 system, excuse me, and it was just going to be the basics of the setup. I wasn't going to do too much else with the system, but then I discovered the power of vMix, the recording software that we're using, which is that there. A lot of productions are starting to use this software, especially in the US. It's coming into live streaming here in Australia. Made by guys in Melbourne. It's an absolutely fantastic piece of kit. So that's our main computer there receiving the camera. And as I quickly flash over to the other side of the room, you can see what I'm doing there. Here is our main vMix system. Now this one is a Core i7 with a Quadro P4000, 8 gigs of GDDR5 memory, I believe it is. Could be GDDR4. It's got 32 gigs of RAM, and what that's doing, and what we've started doing this week, is bringing in the whole show to this vMix session. So through the power of the Stream Deck here, I'm able to call up all sorts of stuff. I've got a whole heap of, I'll keep myself on microphone for you all. I've got a whole heap of powerful macros there, some shortcuts where I can do all sorts of stuff. Like I can, what can I do? I could bring in the live bug here, and that brings that up, as you can see there. We can also take the bug out and go back to our little watermark. And I've also got the little flipper that we've got there as well, which brings in some information about where you can find us on social media. So that's the Stream Deck, and our main capture device is the Rodecaster. This little device here is a fantastic piece of kit from Rode, who sponsored Trekzone last year. Hence why everything is Rode in our setup. Excuse me. So we've got the four microphone inputs. Obviously, we're only using the one. For the variety show, we use two, which I was using before with the handheld mic. That's going in through a Rode Newscaster kit. IFB's over there as well. We've got a little kit there, excuse me, and that's going out on one of those XLR transmitters, and then we're just bringing it in to the receiver with an earpiece there for me to hear the guests and make it look a little bit professional. And what we're doing from there is I've got that main computer on the USB in. I've got the laptop. We're running a Dell XPS 17, an XPS 17 on the TRRS input and the main vMix machine, because I don't really need to hear that on the Bluetooth there, and of course the sound pads. And I had a couple of questions as to how we're bringing that into the system. And as you can see there, I've got two of the mic inputs going in there. And the brilliant thing with that, if I go to the audio settings of the microphone, which is just a couple of instances of the Rodecaster multi-channel, into the channel mixer, and here's all of the inputs that device has. 14 inputs because we've got the stereo program on 1 and 2. mic, and then we've got, it follows along the fader panel of the Rodecaster, which, as you can see there, is the 4 mics, and then the USB, the computer, or the 3.5mm jack, the Bluetooth, and then the sound pads. So all of those, except the mics, stereo inputs. So you've got your left and right of each of those there. So there's your stereo program. There's your stereo program. There's your microphones, and on to your other stereo devices. So what I've done there is I've just turned all those channels off except mic 1, and then I've given it a label of mic 1. And the same could be said for mic 2. Have a quick look at that. There's mic 2 with channel 4 active. So that's how we're doing that. We've got the green screen there. vMix is such a powerful little thing with its keyer. It's just absolutely fantastic. There is no light. In fact, I'll just quickly come back and flip you around. How do I flip you around? Press that button there so that you can see me on the camera there. There's the green screen, and literally all I have to light it is that little fluoro from Bunnings. I should speak into the microphone. Lighting up the green screen, which is just absolutely fantastic that vMix can pick that up and key it so well. I mean, there's a bit of spill on this side. I want to get maybe a little bit of a softbox in there. We can turn the flipper off. You know where to find me on Twitter. So a little bit of a softbox over there might help as well. But that is the crux of the Trekzone streaming setup. Thanks for a look at this little bit of a behind-the-scenes tour.